Good morning. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, y'all? I hope you had for all who celebrate, because I know you're all in different parts of the world, which is so amazing. Welcome, welcome, welcome to today's Daily Insight. My name is Michelle Christidis. Welcome to Angel Insight. The daily, which we're going to get a little bit more familiar with. I'm so excited that Spirit is leading me into the dailies. These are timeless readings. So whenever you find them, it is perfect timing for you. All right, so today's insight. Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, no matter where you are. And if you didn't celebrate, that's okay. Happy Friday. I can't believe it's Friday already. So, yeah, today we're going to be doing a daily insight. This is really kind of fun because I don't know if you've been noticing, but I've been posting these like little videos, little snippets based on the numerology. And this is something that Spirit has. I've been doing for a very long time. I was being guided to start sharing them. And then, like I had a V8, I was like, oh, today we're doing Oracle along with it. So as always, a teacher first, I like to take you a little bit through the steps. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Here we go. Today, of course, is November 24th, 2023. Okay, but this is a timeless reading. So whenever you find this, it's the energy of this reading that's appropriate at this moment. Okay, so today's energies in the long and the short run are all about, they're speaking about integrating a shift that we have at hand and really focused on grace and gratitude. Okay. So, first of all, how do we do this? This is where we're going to start. This is the topic today. We start by being our most authentic self. We want to use our imagination. We want to collaborate with our current structure. Okay. So, the song that came in to really come in and help put the glue together and mold this oracle, 222 on the clock, love it, was Hey Jude. Hey Jude, don't make it bad, right? Take a sad song, I got some goosebumps. I love that song. Hello, shout out to all the Beatle fans. And of course, the oracle of this song is really just so expansive. Okay. So we're going to unpack what's available and appropriate with this oracle today. Okay. So, as I was getting all this down, I became very aware, and we're going to be doing what's called the box step. We're simply going to start writing the energies in these dailies and really start figuring out like what steps can I take? Okay? Because really, Hey Jude, I will tell you, is one of the longest lasting songs, 7 minutes and 11 seconds. And it's about time, y'all, that you align to your magic, to your individuality, to what makes you so unique. Okay, because you have been brought here because that is what's up for you. Okay, when we're talking about grace and gratitude, we're talking about sinking into that higher heart. We're talking about elevating and really unpacking the mission, the purpose of what we intended to do when we came here. Okay. So we're really talking about a conversation between this unconditional love for ourselves and also really putting in front of us the structure of the miraculous energies of what we wanted to accomplish. Because when you get on path to that, okay, you have literally miraculous energy. Literally, the world reconstructs around you, but it's all about really following the steps. And so today we have, this oracle coming in as a teacher, and we're also I'm going to be highlighting myself. And this is a little challenging for me because Basically, I am coming forward as a teacher. I promised I would come forward and talk a little bit more about what I do. And I am definitely going to be referring. So, just so you know, I'm going to be referring to the rosary class, okay? Because many of you were brought here because your angels and guides, they want you to take this class, okay? So, let's just go ahead and start with a couple things. All right, first of all, I told you what today's insight is all about, okay? That's number one. Now, we've got a new beginning in front of you, and it's all about aligning, allowing this shift into a sacred structure, okay? So, um, so this is where it's relative about what I do, okay? So first of all, you can tell I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm like, where should I start? Okay, so we shared basically the channeled message that we got with the numerology today. Let's go ahead because I've been urged to share. I'm just going to read about what is this that Michelle talks about. What are some of the channeled benefits that I received about this class that I teach, which is called the Rosary. I refer to it all the time, but many of you are like, what is she talking about? Okay, so we're going to just do a little snippet there. And I want to shout out the beginning of this video, and I'll do a shout out at the end, that on Sunday, this Sunday, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, I will be doing a ruby, oh no, excuse me, a garnet and red poppy meditation. This is one of the attunements. It's in what I call the necklace of fire, in the the ring of fire, if you will, which is just so appropriate. It's one of the necklaces of the West, okay? And it's one of the key components of that. And it talks about really kind of stepping into this new beginning, because poppies are the very first flowers that can really use the nutrients after a burn. Okay, so a lot of us have been going through it, right? We had this ring of fire energy come through collectively. We've been burning off some energies, and now it's time to align to a sacred structure. So, what is this? And I love it. It's 1010 here, like for real. And this is really for those of you who find this, like if you are not aware, you're an ascended master. You're on the ascended master path, which is a series of activations over these next 10 years, to be honest, to really set up the pillars of the new earth. There's a push. There's energy that's really kind of getting you to align to different structures to do what? To get in line with your magic, your uniqueness. And that is exactly what this structure does. Okay, I'm going to read it so I don't get off track. Bear with me for just 1 second here. I've been sharing it, but at the same point in time. And it's like we can learn new things. Like, trust me, I've been setting up this. Hold on. I'm just going to read from my site. Okay, where is it? Jeez Louise, you guys, I tell you, it's like I said, I'm working with this new website. And as I work with it, it's like, oh my goodness, it's a little challenging. Okay. So what is this rosary structure? All right. I'm just going to read this straight from my website. I want you to imagine a rosary, okay? A rosary. Like instead of falling here, putting it up on the top of your head, and imagine that this is your energetic system. Instead of wearing the structure as a necklace, it's more like an Indian headdress, energetically speaking, around your energy. The rosary structure is created in collaboration with Source to preserve your divine feminine. Now, Whitney's on here. Hi, Whit. She's already got this structure. Whitney, did you see the rest of that structure came in at the retreat? What? So she's been working with us. So if you want to put anything, if you called to put anything while I'm talking, please do so, hon. Okay, because she's been a student. All right. The rosary structure, like I said, is created in collaboration with Source. It's all channeled. It is comprised of 33 attunement combinations, which is really 66. 6. They allow you to step into your queendom with grace and gratitude, okay? And this is why it's so perfect. They're weaved throughout your chakras, okay? So many of you, all of you, I'm just going to say it, all of you who come here can do attunements. Yes, you can. Okay. What makes me, what is my special sauce? What's my Heinz 57, my individual magic? Uh, 10:03 on the clock is I'm able to sew these attunements basically into, weave them into your chakra system and create a structure energetically, um, called the rosary. There's another structure for the masculine, which is called the Cambaran, and they link together and they create what's called a rainbow bridge. Okay. Now, let's get back to this. The crystal portion of the energy, because there's attunements, the crystal portion, I talk about this all the time, deals with the energy that comes into your system. So, energy that's coming in is what the crystal works with. The coordinating plant medicine is the energy that leaves your energetic system. Now, I have to say, what's so brilliant and so beautiful about these combinations is I have found the patterns are actually found in the real earth. So channeled from the divine, but like where you find, for instance, amethyst native is where you're also going to find rose that grows native as well, literally on our planet. Okay. So I'm telling you, this is a most divine structure. Okay. So, I put that this is an 11-week program, but actually it's going to be a 9-week program. Okay. And it's about 3 hours. We meet for about 3 hours when we do these. And it's much like we're going to show on Sunday. So if you're like, what is this all about? Sunday is a meditation, but the difference is when we do them in your chakras is we actually journey and we recode with the vibration. So it really saves you years on your healing process. Okay. Each attunement combination is a journey together. I should just keep reading. As you attune to the vibrations, much work is done in tandem through what's revealed. Okay, we have things that come to the surface. The channel benefits of this class are as followed. Your energetic system will be in its most optimal performance mode, which enables you to communicate and co create the life that you desire. Your frequency and your vibration will draw all forms of abundance to you because that is what it is, just a nature of. Change your frequency, change the patterns of what comes in. It's literally an energetic match. Your body will be in tune with Mother Earth and you'll be more resilient to illness in all forms, which really results from emotional and mental instabilities brought on by the rise of heavy energies due to technology. And there was a huge push here with COVID. Okay. As the earth ascends, tools provided by the all will not only be helpful, but actually the angels and guides. And of course, you're going to take this in. Okay. This is for you to take in. I'm just presenting. They're really saying not only helpful, but at some point necessary. Taking this class accelerates your ascension process and builds the resiliency necessary to get access to five-dimensional energies and experience. It will alleviate the amount of healing work needed to align you to your mission. Basically, it fast tracks your efforts. Co-creation is what this class is all about. It's a complete game changer and a complete makeover as you step in your divine essence with grace in becoming who you are, you who you were meant to be, uncovering your divine blueprint with ease. There are energies at play which work diligently to keep us blocked. So it's not about taking protection in our sword and fighting. Okay. It's all about surrendering, stepping into our queendom, stepping into our individual gifts, and really finding that grace and gratitude and then paying it forward. And then paying it forward. Okay. Because many of you are teachers just like me. All right. So you have something beautiful to offer and it's going to assist me as well. I already know. Okay. So, um, this it also will help you to better communicate with the divine, with your guides, follow your own intuition, and channel solutions what are meant for you. This class allows your multi-dimensional self to heal in quantum fashion, meaning that you will literally be healing multiple dimensional playing fields at the same time. Okay, so yes, and then I have a complete list on my website, Angel Insight. I will share that in the description box. I'll actually share a link to sign up. Okay, and we're going to be doing one of those. Some of the other ones, actually, pretty much everything that you see in my folder of meditations is all part of the rosary structure. And it's just so that you can get an idea. Okay. And like I said, the difference is once it's in your chakras, it's not just something you show up in a meditation, it's something that you work with on a daily basis. All right. So, with that being said, before we get started, we have angel number 1053 coming in. When I went to the song Hey Jude and I shared that on the community board, I was led to the remastered version, which has on the album number 1. This is about a new beginning, my friends. Okay. We're going to jump into this in the oracle, but we're going to start out because the very first comment, I was led to the very first comment, which was like from Taylor 1053 or something. And I was like, okay, synchronicity. I had just wrote 10 and then I said 53, but here's 44. They're both an 8. So this is really about closing the cycle, aligning to the abundance that was meant for you, ending those cycles of what you've learned from, really preserving your energy and paying it forward and doing the same for others. Okay? So, we've got a new beginning here possible by rooting in your magic. It's time to shift into a sacred structure. This is what will allow you to follow the steps so that we collectively are able to create abundance in all forms, and not just for us, my friends, but this is really about our children. Okay, now let's get into the oracle. Where is all this coming from? We're going to start with angel number 1053. I know I'm kind of jumping around. It's just because I'm so excited. I hope you're following. Okay, so here we go. This is what the angels wanted me to share with you. Okay, so I went to Sacred Scribes. Let's see, where the light. I had a weird dream last night. I was covered in white, head to toe, and my eyes were pale. My head was covered in white lace and one big white stone. Even my skin looked white. Ooh, I am excited to see what that's all about. And I want you to pay attention to your dreams because yesterday, that was the insight. Many of you are literally having dreams, like you're sharing here, Whitney. Okay. Literally having dreams, which are talking about, for you with all this white, this enlightenment, okay, this wisdom, this pearl, this renewal. Okay. And this is being presented to you. And as you're going to see, angel number 1053 is definitely wanting you to take this into you. Take this information, take it here, and see what you get. Because I am not here to convince any of you of anything. Your angels and guides led you here because this class, oh man, it has changed my life. Okay, I can say that because I have the structure as well. All right, I built it really for me and for my children and for my ancestry. So it's just really, amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and share. What do you mean? Oh my gosh, look at this. You don't want me to share this. Hold on a second. Let me open my app. Just closed. Okay, Angel 1053. Here we go. Angel 1053 is a message from your angels that the changes that you are considering or experiencing are to your long term benefit and you are safe in their undertaking. Trust that all has come for a reason and that these changes are stepping stones along your life path. Listen to this. Your angels and ascended masters encourage you to make the changes gracefully as they lead to your life purpose and your soul mission. View these changes and new opportunities with enthusiasm as they are most auspicious for you. Last part of the message. Angel number 1053 may also be suggesting that you're feeling confused or and or indecisive because you haven't had enough information to make a conclusive decision needed to make a conclusive decision and or choice. Do research and or seek expert advice and listen to your inner wisdom and your intuition before making a final decision, and trust that your angels are guiding, supporting, and assisting you through this time. Okay? And of course, angel number 1053. Like, what is the point of all of this? Is to lead to this really deep healing. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. We've got two pieces of oracle that my angels and guides wanted to bring forward. And I do want to see if there is a particular angel because I didn't even ask. So I've got my pendulum here. You guys know I use it. So, of course, the angels are here with us. Yes, we have a sacred space here. There's actually some healing that's going to be happening in this space. Every time you come, there's healing. Yes. Okay. So, because I'm just a natural transmuter, that's part of, and this is part of who you are too. So, part of us aligning together is to really understand your energy. Okay. Because we are all kind of cut from the same quilt. Okay, we have different structures, but it's our patterns that come together in this beautiful tapestry, okay, of the new earth. And so we've got two pieces of oracle, but who's the primary angel bringing? Is there a primary angel bringing this message forward today? Yes. Okay. So who is that? Don't be shy. Okay, it's Archangel Samuel. Anyone else? Okay, so Archangel Samuel, and I love, and of course Archangel Samuel is bringing this forward because Archangel Samuel rules the higher heart. Okay, and Archangel Samuel is a guide which many of you may be working with actually. Okay, are you working with a lot of people who are going to find their way here? Yeah, that's actually one of the synchronicities, okay, of coming here. I've been working with Archangel Samuel for quite some time. Thank you, Archangel Samuel, for showing up here. And is there anything else that you want us to share before we get into the oracle? Okay, so we're right on point. Even though I was a little nervous, yes, it's like you got it across. Yay! Okay, so thank you, Archangel Samuel, for bringing this oracle, bringing this daily. Let's go ahead and see. We're frozen on the time 22. Look at that, 22:16, and then 22:21. I've been noticing in the time clock, and now 22:27. So look at this. We have these shifts coming in. Okay. And it's time to align to this structure 2233. It's time to align to this structure and alchemize. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started, first of all, with Mother Earth. We're going to talk about these energies. We're going to talk about these shifts. Okay. So we're going to basically build in our oracle today a box step. We're going to be starting with where we are, okay, basically the energy of where we are. And then there's a shift, which is going to really kind of cause us to kind of go in another direction. Okay, so that's really the energy. It starts with Mother Earth. We're going to go ahead and start here. Aw, I pre-shuffled, didn't look. And this is the energy. Things are meant to be effortless. They're meant to be easy. They're meant to be, like you're just meant to kind of know, feel your heart. Okay. These are the energies of the type of light workers, the type of teachers, the type of healers that you are. Okay. You guys are, I'm just going to be real. You're probably going to end up with all the clairs. Okay. You have primaries for sure, but you really can work with anything. This is what provides a lot of confusion and sometimes where we get a little stuck. Okay. And this is because in a lot of ways, you're like, as different energies come in, it like stimulates these memories, okay, and probably of things that you've experienced because much of these things you've experienced. But remember, you're meant to evolve. You're meant to align to a sacred structure, which will fast track you through that plane so that you can now step into what evolves you this time around, okay? Gets the water flowing, really kind of gets you in that flow and feeling energized and connected. Okay. Yeah. Many of you are in this like sanctuary. You're like really in this hermit mode. This comes often. You just really know that you're meant to make this mark. Okay. This is your masculine energy. And it's like it receives this energy. And it's like, what am I supposed to do with this? How am I supposed to package this? You just have a knowing that there's something more about it. And that is what Mother Earth is telling you. Yes, you are part of the ground crew of the new earth. You are literally made to make a mark. Okay. And not only for yourself, but for your children. So, Mother, I'm being reminded here, first of all, ground into the energy. Okay. We want to keep ourselves grounded. And this is where we're going to ground ourselves with that music of Hey Jude. Okay. Now, did you know that Hey Jude, that song, is it's actually was written in 1968, and it actually was written as a song, as heartfelt advice from Paul McCartney to Jules. In fact, it was called Hey Jules at first. And Jules refers to Julian, who is John Lennon's son. And this was really about words that kind of came on how he was feeling about how Julian, 5 years old at the time, was dealing with the fact that his mother and father just broke up, and now John was in a relationship with Yoko Ono. Okay. So the song was written. This is what that comment 1053. The song was written for Julian, John Lennon's son, before Yoko Ono, and it was written because Paul thought that John was neglecting his son at that moment. He was so wrapped up into this like new love affair, he was forgetting about how it affected others. And so he wrote it to help Julian deal with a new stepmom. But it also became one of the main reasons the Beatles broke up, is because of this difference in opinion. Paul spent more time with Julian than John did. And so this is really about, putting your heart out there. And this is really a testament of who you are. Okay. So, what I got from that is what I shared. This is about a new beginning, to root in your magic, time to shift into a sacred structure that allows you to follow the steps so that we collectively as a team are able to create abundance in all forms for you, for our children, for the planet as a whole. Hey Jude was the first time was recorded on an 8 track. So here we have that number 8 broken down in the 44, okay, which is an 8. And guess where this took place? I'm just saying, it's just kind of fun. This all took place and was recorded at Trident Studios. So it's all about, this energy is coming in to do what? To give us clarity, to give us vision, to give us focus. Okay. And it was dedicated, as I said, to Julian, who was 5 at the time. So there's that shift. Now, this is another interesting thing. It's played in basically 3 chords, F, C, and B. And I thought it was really interesting that they showed the Roman numerals 1, 4, 1, 5, and 4. 1 with the shift and the structure. And look it up here, 5, 4, the shift and the structure, creating a healing for you. Okay? Are you ready to? Are you seeing the synchronicities? Oh my gosh. All right, let's get back to Mother Earth. So, yeah, look at this. You're a shaman, you're a healer. The ancients are here. I mean, this is part of who you are. This is the lost art, my friends. Okay? This is the lost art. We've gotten so busy about where we're supposed to be, we've forgotten where we came from. Okay? So, this is what this rosary does. It allows you to kind of create this sanctuary so that you can make your mark, put your stamp, but it's in collaboration with your ancestors. Okay? It's in collaboration, and it's all about keeping yourself grounded. But look at rooting in, going down into those lower chakras, really learning more about your ancestry, your magic, your divine spark, your power, and coming up as below, so above. So it's really about going within to create the exterior that you truly desire. Okay, that's really what it's all about. We are talking about grounding in your magic. I mean, we literally said that. Rooting in your magic, bringing it here, creating heaven here on earth, and celebrating and sharing community with others and allowing it to grow and to grow and to grow and to grow. These are the patterns which change humanity. Okay, it's got to start somewhere. And it's in those of you who found your place here, no pressure, but you already know it starts with you. It starts with you. So, how can we get this focus? Look at the crystals are literally saying, Michelle has this incredible program that works with crystals, okay, that allows you to align to the soul star, the evolution that you set for this time period. It's like no more distraction because are you feeling it? There are super distractive energies. And so the crystals are coming in collaboration with the plants to assist you. It is a tool to fuel your intuition. Okay, so beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. I just love this. It allows you to go on that vision quest, right? It allows you to find your pinnacle. It allows you to kind of get to the bare bones, to go through the transformation. Okay, because that's what it's all about. It's about kind of getting down to the bare bones and then rebuilding it. Okay, and that's what this program allows you to do. It allows you to get to the root. It allows you to get to the root, to the center, focusing on really all your chakras, okay? And when I say this, in collaboration, because they're meant to be used in synergy together. All right. So this is really beautiful. This is messages from Mother Earth, okay? Because you're an Earth guardian. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You already know this. So this is a time to sit in reflection. This is a time to really look in the mirror. We are starting this class. I mean, this is starting now, y'all. Okay, the next class starts in December 6th, 9 weeks. It's definitely going to be going over this winter solstice, which is, if you follow the patterns of nature, is a time to pull back, a time to go in, a time to really kind of bring all the warmth here so that you can do what? You can emerge like a beautiful butterfly in the spring. Okay? So really this is following the same type of energy, okay? So this is what you're being called to reflect. This is the shift. Think about what is it that you want to change, you know? And I'm hearing like from Oracle the other night, what's your dream? What is your dream? Like literally and figuratively. And how can you bring that in, and how can you explore, and how can you work with your angels and guides and say, hey, is this the sacred structure that I meant to align to? Because you know that there's something calling, you may not be aware of what it is. Okay, how can you get in the ebb and flow? How can you get in the ebb of the flow? Okay, how can you see the emotional body? This is really talking about the emotions, which is what affects our divine feminine. Okay, this is what alludes to that dark Kali, that dark energy, not meant for us, my friends, never meant for us, created. Okay, and so how can we get in that ebb and the flow? And not only that, see the waves coming, see the towers, be able to surf, right? Be able to feel the breeze, be able to feel the sun, the exhilaration of the ride, of the journey. Okay, so this is what we're talking about bringing in, really getting in that ebb and flow. Really, and what I'm saying about this is this synchronicity. As the waves come in, then they go back out. You receive from source, and then you take action. You receive, take action, receive, take action. So we're going into a place of stillness where everything's a little frozen so that you can really evaluate 34 minutes on the clock, really sink into that magic and the expansion. Yes, I could feel it too, girl. I could feel it too. Okay. And that's why I'm so a little nervous because it's, it's kind of challenging to just own it And so it's like whatever you need to get in that ebb and that flow. A new day, a new dawn, and I'm feeling good. And there's so much, not so much, but there are some of us. There are things that we need a sunset on so that we can have this new dawn. Okay, and that's literally part of going into this reflection. Really, okay, really seeing, what's underneath that we're not aware of. Okay, like I said, it's like an auspicious time. It's a good time to do this between the eclipse energies. Okay, there's just really a lot that's happening. Here we go. In this is what we're feeling in that divine feminine, in this, if you will, in your sacral chakra. We're really feeling this veil, this fog. It's like we're not really clear. In some ways, we see the peaks. Okay, we feel the sun. Look at this card. It's like we feel it. We know we're rooting in, but it's like we don't really see the passageway, how to get there. Okay, and as I'm seeing these pine trees, okay, which always is talking Lemuria to me. I just feel like so many of you that find this channel are really ascended Lemurians, divine teachers, really stepping into your brilliance. Okay, bless you, honey. But also here we have the mountains, and this is a quick reminder. You see this fog here? What you're not really seeing, okay, is like we focus here sometimes on our vision, and what you're being called to remind you, this part of this box step, this dance with the universe, is to understand that this is a lot about your dragon spirit. This is a lot about your spark, and how you don't have to climb the mountain to get to the spark. You can go through. Okay, because the dragons, they like to go through the eye of the needle, through the mountains. They traverse. Okay, and this is an energy that I'm feeling with you. It doesn't matter that things are foggy. Okay, what matters is that you align to a structure that allows you to alleviate the fog, that allows your spark to carry you, that allows you to get in this ebb and flow, because this is that new beginning that we're really talking about. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, as we're doing this box step, we're going to kind of go into our solar plexus now, the seat of our power. Let's see what's going on here with the status of Mu, because this has really been the highlight, the status of our magic. What's happening here? A lot of ceremony. Look at, she's working with the crystals. She's working with her toolbox. And that's what this class comes in. Aligning yourself to sacred ceremony, sacred structures that allow you to understand that you're moving magic. Look at the snake, that you're stretching. And it's like you're stretching, you're reaching, okay, into the unknown, into the unknown. Okay. And it's like, as look at, there's so much on here. What's jumping out to you? She's working with gritting crystals. She's got this candle magic, right? She's got all these different ceremonies. She's got this yarn. She's a creator. She's got just her thought processes of manifestation. And this is really what it's all about. Taking your toolkit, and that's what the rosary structure is a tool for you to preserve your energy, so that you can receive ceremony, so that you can go through rites of passage for yourself. Okay, and I feel that so much. Okay, really understanding, what is my magic? How do I remove the cobwebs of the past so I can step into my brilliance? Many of you are aware that you were probably burnt at the stake. You probably had many experiences that were not okay. And those are memories that have created their own consciousness through you, creating some of this, fog, some of this fog, some of this lack of focus, right? Some of this lack of vision, lack of clarity. And it's like, how can we overcome those? How can we journey together and overcome some of those deep, like you're not even aware of most of them, my friends. And some of them don't even belong to you, because many of you are ancestral healers. This is what's very confusing. This is why this is coming forward at this moment, so that you can invoke, so that you can work with tools of crystals and plants, remove the cobwebs, journey through, get your divine spark, allow the veil to heal that divine feminine, and allow yourself to traverse through the energies. And more than that, take others on journey and show them how to, and not just clients, your children. How many of you have spiritually awakened children? Okay. And it's like some are very aware, some not so much. Look at this 4004. This is the mirror, this is the reflection. It's not just about us, it's about them rising into their power, showing them an example. Okay. Because as you work with these structures, not only do they bring you on mission, but they help heal your ancestry, which includes your children, your children's children, your parents. Okay, we're talking huge web here. Okay, my friends, huge. All right, there it is again. You know we have to read it. It came out in the shuffle. I told you, you are a shaman. This is on the Earth Star chakra. This is what's in your treasure chest. You have a story to share. You are an ancient healer. You are like the Aboriginals, are about the creation story and the creation story of the new earth. Man, I just on my soapbox and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling you. Okay, I am feeling you. Ancient healing wisdom. Let's go. Let's go. What does the shaman want to share with us? And you know, I consider myself a cosmic shaman, and many of you are the same. You're not even aware that this is something so much bigger than you know. This weaves through the cosmos, you know? Like I always knew, shout out to, I'm going to do, her face is white and her head. Wow. You know, Whitney, a little shout out to you, because I always knew that Whitney worked with the Fae, but it wasn't until the retreat that we just did at the Gulf Shore where I knew she was a cosmic. Became aware that she was a cosmic fairy. Okay, so it's like we're meant to lift off. We're meant to lift off and see the bigger picture. Okay, all right, here we go. Ancient healing wisdom. Put this up here. Look at those eyes. The deep, compassionate eyes of the Native American shaman portray the wisdom of one who has seen and one who knows. He has witnessed visions, spirits, suffering, and joy, and knows that everything that exists has spirit's intentionality behind it, able to travel beyond the veil of ordinary reality. And I just want to remind you, you're able to travel beyond the veil, but look, it's being veiled. This is why the sacred structure is coming up at this time to help you heal why this is veiled. And most likely it's a fear that you developed working with your own gifts. Okay, and it's like the Elsa effect. It's time to remove those gloves and let it go, let it flow. Okay, let it go and let it flow. Wow. The shaman's primary assignment is to discern and maintain the balance between what his human community takes from the natural world and what it gives back. The shaman must do whatever is necessary to restore it. Balance equals healing. The shaman lives a life of ceremony. Just saying. And treats everything with reverence, including the great mystery of death and even the greater mystery of life. He works with his spirit helpers, including the ancestral spirits, to help him in his service to his people and to Mother Earth, providing a liaison between the spiritual and physical worlds. Charged with relieving suffering of his own priorities, the shaman does so by first always tending to the spiritual wound. And this is what this class does, and this is what I did. Yeah, you get in touch with your own wounding, okay, so that you can take the focus off. Because it's the wounding that is the source of all illness. These healing powers have been passed along over millennia from ancient ones who knew the healing and the curative powers of spirit. All illnesses, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, stem from an illness of spirit. It may be due to a soul loss, psychic intrusions, ancestral karma, or any other spiritual causes that could be contributing to the manifest condition for which you seek help. What other methodologies or remedies you pursue, whether allopathic, alternative, or a combination, let the healing of your spirit be your priority. I love that you're bringing this up because this is what we've been talking about. It's time to align to your magic. Know that the deepest spiritual wound is an illusion of being separate from Source, God, Great Spirit, or whatever name you give to the Creator. This is the trick of the mind, and it creates this sense of separation. And when you create this sense of separation, most often in the form of judgments, little thoughts that we think, it really quantumly keeps you from where you want to go. It literally is a dream stealer. It literally is a thief in the night. This is a time for deep healing, starting with your relationship with spirit. Call upon your spirit guides, your ancestors, to help you with any emotional, mental, physical healing that you need, and also to see, is this structure appropriate for me? Okay, Spirit is really telling me to push. I'm pushing it out, y'all, and it's uncomfortable, but I'm doing it because it was created for purpose for you. 4610 on the clock. To get that 1010, to allow you to follow these challenges on this ascended master path to create the pillars of the new earth, right? Hey, Shay, I'm so happy you're here. Look at that. The phone just rang for you. Okay. Yes, I'm so happy you're here. Aloha. Okay. Call upon the Creator to assist you in mending any rift in your relationships with Spirit. Choose thoughts and support wholeness and well being. Allow any darker thoughts or shadows to appear as well, but simply observe as they arise in consciousness. Then dissolve. See yourself in the end, healed, whole, complete, and it shall be. And this is this reflection that's coming in here. And I'm not even joking. This is what I cut to. This is what I cut to when I first got ready for you guys. And look at, it's like we're going to be going backwards now. Okay, this is the current condition. It's like this should all resonate with you, that you're feeling, a little blocked. You're feeling you're guided to all these things, but really what's happening is you're meant to go on journey to here, to you. Okay? This is the lightning strike. And it's happening in where? Well, for you guys, most of you, it's in that sacral chakra. It's with that divine feminine energy. It's really taking the reflection, taking time to reflect and see, is this for me? Okay? Is this for me? And if it's not this, what is? Because these are the energies that are being dished out at this time. Okay? So the archangels want to come forward. I didn't see. I just love this. And this is because, look at this. This is like an ode to last year's energy. You've had an uprising. You've been going through it really for a couple of years now. Okay. You've been walking the path. You know that you are an emotional master. You just know it. And you may not have mastered those emotions just yet, because it's a daily process where you expand those spiritual muscles. And this is what's so beautiful about aligning to that rosary structure, if you so choose, is as you work on a daily basis, you literally expand and crystallize and evolve, okay, with the power of the all. The animals come in, okay, as you know, with the wisdom of the oracle, you follow that guidance because that comes in. Again, it comes in to assist you to trailblaze, okay? That's what I love. Shay says, I love talking about all of this stuff. Yes, awesome. Okay, but you're an emotional master, and and if you look at this tiger, and if you look at this tiger dead in the eye, and you see the reflection, it's literally saying, you've got these stripes because underneath this fur, the tigers are literally striped, literally. And those are like the wounds, those are the memories of you trying to do exactly what you're being called to do now. And it's like something happened, a lot of, hard stuff. It was tough stuff, y'all. Okay. Not only for you, but for your ancestors. Just think about what everyone has been through. Okay. And what we'll continue to go through. And it's like we're kind of going on this repeat cycle with some of these lessons. But it's time for us emotional masters to really heal these stripes and to step into what? To step into our magnificence. Okay. So the archangels are here. Archangel animals are here for purpose because this really kind of shows me the shaman in you. Okay, these animals are going to speak to you on such a deep level as we've already taken the first box step with Mother Earth. Now we're going to take a step with the archangels, and that means they're stepping in to assist you. I talked about in Oracle, many of you, when you find this, remember this timeless reading. Okay, but you probably have just aligned with some archangel guides. And why? Because they want to assist you to learn something so that you can become the teacher you are meant to be. Okay, that is why you're stepping into this ancient healing here. Okay, it's why we're starting here. So we're going to go ahead and we're talking about the shift now. Okay, so this was where we currently are. Now we're going to talk about this shift. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about that. How can we learn to set clear boundaries but also enforce them? Okay? How can we do this for who? For ourselves. And this is what's really tough and I've learned about I can share for my own soul. Is like my soul has a job on its own and it's like in some ways there's nothing I can do to stop that. Okay? So it's kind of funny we're talking about these boundaries. And the boundaries are not boundaries of, see, this is where things get a little screwed up. Like everyone talks about boundaries, and I hear them. But you shouldn't have to have boundaries with your children. You shouldn't have to have boundaries, but you do need to have boundaries to preserving your energy, to holding your essence, to holding your light, unconditional love. See all this pink and this orange and this coral? You have the right to set boundaries for these wounds of the past to not continue to steal your joy, your love, and your abundance of the now. Message. Message. Yeah. Can I get an amen? Which I love that because I was talking about the three chords. This is so funny. I was talking about the three chords of that Hey Jude was made, and literally they call it the amen chord. So it's kind of funny. Amen. Yeah, girl. Here's this deer. Look at this is you. Okay. You're meant to be in balance. You have something. Look at now. Okay. We've got the feminine and the masculine side by side. This is you within. Okay. This is who you are. And it's like, as over this next year, this is what I'm feeling because the deer, they lose their antlers. Okay. So it's like there are some energies that you're meant to align to. Okay. There's an alignment at hand so that you can lose something and step into the newness. And that's what this is all about. It's about wrapping up a cycle, preserving your energy, and starting a new beginning on your path, on knowing your individuality, creating your craft, stepping into what I'm stepping into, feeling nervous about something that's at the top of your list. Okay. Knowing with your heart and your mind and all conviction that it is a game changer. Okay. fueling that passion. Fueling that passion. Okay? Now, and Whitney, as you're on here, since you already have the rosary, we're talking about that, but I'm being led to do something special just for those at the retreat with the Cambaran. Just saying. Okay? It's time to find a new way to solve problems. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting the same results. It's time to go within and to recode, literally recode and have this whitening, okay, to what? Your DNA. Do you see this crystallization? Okay. And why? So that you can hold your light and radiate it. Okay. That's just one of your many jobs that you chose. That you chose. I want to remind you, you chose this. You chose this. Aw. We talked about this on Oracle. Some of these animals are coming out as a highlight on what we talked about the other day. Was this pile number 4? I can't remember. I have to look because the message from this monkey was just so beautiful. I can't even remember. But if you haven't seen Oracle of the Stingray, you might want to go there because that's dealing with the current energies in real time. This is timeless, but the animal wisdom is in like real time over these next 30 days. Okay? Experience all that life has to offer. Are you ready to stop those experiences of the negative? Are you ready to flip the script and draw to you experiences of abundance in all forms, love, bliss, um, exploration, travel, really feeling those 5 senses, feelings of cashmere on your skin, exploring, places that are like sacred sites or 5 stars. Okay. Are you ready? Shay's like, I'm ready. It's like, it's time. The universe is going out of its way. See, this is what a lot of us don't understand, is that the universe is literally brought you here because it's going out of the way to change your experiences. And that's why this class is being presented to you, to fast track, to bypass, to traverse through. To offer you an olive branch, to see the new earth. It's like to get past that flood. I've got Noah's Ark coming in here, y'all. It's like you're on that Ark of the Covenant, that promise that you made to Source. Okay? And it's like, you already know. But it's like, you're like, how do I get there? You feel like you've been in travel and transit for so long. And it's like, land ho. It's time to come out of those emotions. It's time to really recode and refocus and restore your brilliance, and to walk upon the shore and to bring others, to be a leader. Like I'm hearing, follow the leader. And it's not about looking back and seeing behind you. It's just about walking forward in your grace, in your gratitude, in your brilliance, in your individuality. Man, just feels so powerful. Okay? All right. So this is where we're going. Spreading message of peace and harmony. Okay? You're definitely a collective worker. So let's go ahead and see, what is this shift all about? We're going backwards now, okay? So I'm going to bring you down here because I think it's important to see the energy that's down here, okay? We really are kind of talking about how this comes in, my friends, is really talking about this structure, okay? And it's in your lower chakras, okay? So this is just how it's coming in and how it's being presented. All right? So this is where we are. Okay, we've kind of got this box. This is our current structure. Now we've got this shift at hand, and it's like we can go backwards for a new beginning. We're going to be highlighting, we're already highlighting the fact that I know that you're a shaman for sure. For sure. And I'm just going to say cosmic shaman. Okay. Cosmic shaman. So I want you to think about that. Think about the expansion of what that means. Okay. So we're going to be dancing with the universe. It's time to take the steps. Okay. So here, where are we going to start? We're going to start with our healing. Okay. We're going to start with this healing at hand, this number 54, if you will, heart centered in our and stepping into our power, doing so with grace and gratitude, really not allowing what was before, really, transplanting. Look at this. It's like we're transplanting. This healing is coming in. Okay, there's this energy coming into the lefty loosey. It's like we're ready to lose something. This is what the class is all about. This is it. This is the class. It comes in and it helps you lose the energies and allows you to carry on a new path of wish fulfillment. Okay, getting glimmers and shimmers rather than these mirrored reflections and triggers. Okay, it's time for a new experience. How can you accept happiness and good fortune? And a lot of people tell you have to go create it. And it's like that because you are divine, but look at, you're feeling a little blocked here. There's energies, if you will, that kind of are like, no, she can't step into her brilliance because that's going to affect something for me. But this is the time. This is the time. An olive branch is being extended to you so that you can really find a new way. Okay? A new way to laugh at all the things that tried to keep you apart, all the things that tried to label you. The hyena is often seen in the shadowlands. Well, let me tell you, shadow walkers, how much have you learned there? So much have you learned. This is what allows you to step into this. This is what allows you to step into this title and what it means to you. The ability to journey with others. Okay, the ability to take others. Why? Because you know you have earned those spots and earlier those stripes. Okay, and it's time for you to pay them forward, to dare to be different, to stand into your own brilliance, your authenticity, your imagination, so that you can laugh at those shadows that try to block you from your feast, your abundance. Okay? And look at the hyenas. They go out in packs. And it's about heart-centered for their family. Look at this, about the next generation here. So it's like as you get lift off in your own, as you get in the ebb and the flow, wish fulfillment for you, now you can pay it forward and show others how to do the same. Do you see? Now we've got this continuation of that lefty loosey, but where does it come? From your heart center, from what you receive, and you can help others lose energies that block them from their individuality. Wow. So brilliant, my friends. Okay? And then here, in this invocation, look at this. Look at this vibration that you hold. Very tuned in to where we are at this moment. 9 lives, if you will. You are a healer for humanity. You really are. And cats, just by being in the room, they increase the vibration. This is a testament of the light that you hold. This is a testament of why this healing, this sacred structure is coming in for you now so that you can release all the shadows, all the stripes, that tiger with those stripes. You can release all those energies so that you can hold more light, crystallizing your form. being relaxed and independent and not stuck in the loop of the energies. And I know you feel this, my friends. I know you feel this energy loop. You're like, man, here we go. It's coming around again. How can we get the exit ramp? By preserving our energy, by creating the boundaries in our energetic space, not against others, against the energies that are at play that try to grab us down into those emotions. Many of you, I just mentioned Noah's Ark, are on that ark. You have the ability to ride above the emotions. And so we have a duty, really, to help those who were pulled under, those who are not on that ship. But this takes responsibility, my friends. It takes renewal. It takes, focus and energies and collaboration. And the pearl, that's the queen's jewelry. And the pearl is through repeated renewal of irritants. You feel these energies. And I know you desire the exit ramp. You're meant to go there and meant to take others with you. You really are. Because this is golden energy time, my friends. This is divine alchemy. You are, make no mistake, you are, look at, as we talked about, the tiger. Like, look at this tiger cat right in front of you. Look at this. Showing this divine feminine, keeping your ears open, stepping into your brilliance. Do you see? And how that expands? So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. The last card is this rhinoceros. Okay. And look at this energy of this card. What is it saying to you? Because what I'm seeing is balance. I'm seeing that grid worker in balance, the ability to be in your authentic expression, to be in your power day and night, merging the two together, not separate, together. And this is all where? In the seat of your power. We're kind of really highlighting that solar plexus, the median, the middle, okay? Because here in the head, we get, when we're focused just in the mind, we get a little aggressive. We start to feel a little impulsive. But when we come here in the middle, we feel balanced. We feel intentional. We see how a little inflection here, how it affects over here. Okay. So be strong and courageous is what's coming in here from the rhinoceros. Because you getting your feet on the ground, you creating this beautiful structure, taking the box step, following your steps, right? Creates a structure for all. Creates a structure for all, not only for you, but also for all. And that's really what this is all about. Wow. This has been a really beautiful oracle. I hope you're open to receive it. Look at the time. 11:11. Are you ready to align? Oh my gosh. How beautiful is that? Think about it. Are you ready to align to something that will help you, aligning to something that will help you to recode your pituitary gland, crystallize your form? Like, you've heard about it. That's what this structure is, like, literally. And as your blood goes through and as you power your spiritual muscles in the physical, in the ethers, you grow and expand and you really start to understand truly how big you are. You go from small to large and you start to see the expansion, not just for yourself, but through your family tree, through the world as a whole. Okay? So, in the song, Hey Jude, Don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. There are 4 minutes where they go into what this is called a coda. 4 minutes of na 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 na. Hey Jude, right? Judy, 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 na. And what that does is, as that collective na na na, 19 rounds of that, my friends, being in one with the healing at hand, collaboration, coming together, okay, is like, you think about that song and it allows Paul, if you think about Paul and the na 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 nas, it allows Paul to have those breakout moments for his voice to really shine. And he's like, hey, Judy, 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 ow, wow, right? And this is what's meant for you. It's meant for you to have a breakout moment. This is what all of this is talking about. We have Mother Earth here. We have the archangels here. Your angels and guides brought you here. We are talking literally about stepping into your magic, shifting into a sacred structure. And you may not know what that is, but I'm telling you, the rosary is being presented. Do you trust me? Let me know. Next class starts in December. Shay says, Michelle, your enthusiasm and the way you teach is so awesome. It makes me want to learn more and more. Oh, goosebumps. Literally. I trust you. I'll be there. Yeah, Shay. Love it. I love it. If you guys have, I just want to put out there, if you have any obstacles, hello, have had them myself. Okay, where we can do payments, we can figure out things. Okay, but sometimes we have to step into something that's truly scary and get out of our comfort zone. This is why we have the box step. It's like we're still working within this space that feels good for you, okay? And that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to work within this box right now so that you can relocate what that comfort truly means, because this is what needs to be realigned with many of us. It's like, what is comfort? How have we come this far? How have we come this far where we're actually comfortable with some of this crazy crap that we shouldn't be? It's all learned. It's all like what we have accepted. Okay. So I feel myself going off on a tangent and I don't want to do that. So I want to come back to center. Archangel Samuel, I just want to say thank you so much for bringing this beautiful oracle. I'm hearing you're welcome. And I also just want to say, I just want to do a shout out and say, I feel so proud and grateful. I'm going to get emotional. Woo. I feel so proud and grateful to make my mark, to receive this, and to bring it to you, because that's all I know I need to do. Yeah, but that's what you wanted me to share. Okay, because I was feeling something was not translated. Is there anything else? Do I get your stamp of approval, Archangel Samuel? And for those of you that don't know, that's a heart-shaped, signal that Archangel Samuel gives me. So if you want to find out and you want to work with your oracle, maybe you want to get in tune, maybe you're feeling blocked, because many of you are feeling blocked, when it comes to your guides, not really understanding different blockages. Of course, this is all over the place. But I mentioned this, bringing out your pendulum, because some of you, some, all of you who come to this are working with Archangel Samuel. And how you can know is you can ask your pendulum to show you the secret handshake that Michelle gave. Yes, okay. Archangel Samuel is going out of the way so that you feel safe. Yes, Anything else? Okay, I'm getting a yes. Okay, hold on. Is this because I was feeling something on my back? Okay, yes. Is this something for somebody here? Okay, this is for me. No. Okay. This is to understand what you're feeling in your body and how you're connecting. Okay, so some of them are going to feel. Okay, so if you don't have is this if they don't have a pendulum? Okay. If you don't have a pendulum and you want to see and verify that you're working with Archangel Shamuel, you will feel a tightening across your sacral chakra. Is this correct? Sacral? Root chakra. Okay, because it's like I'm feeling it right. Can I just show you? I'm feeling it right here, right across this base, right across your rump. Okay, and so, and this is okay, so if they feel this energy, know it's you. Hmm. Okay, so if you feel this energy across your rump, know that it's Archangel Shamuel stimulating you to root in your magic messages. Okay, so maybe you're feeling that as you're on here today. Okay, yes. And for some of you, okay, here too, I'm feeling the heart chakra. Okay, so is there anything else? Okay. So for some of you, is it or is it both? Because I'm feeling both. Is it both? Okay. So when you feel this energy, like you can feel them. And now, okay, this is see, it takes me a minute. I get it. So when you feel this energy, there's an energy that pulls at you on your root chakra. And that's the energies that come in that really try to pull you under. Okay. But then when it affects you, when that energy comes through and the energy you put out towards your children, towards your boyfriend, girlfriend, towards anyone, a project. So when you go in and you reflect, okay, on that trigger, when you feel that energy on the back across like your bottom and then here going out, this is a signal of what we're talking about. This is a signal of those stripes. This is a signal of your wounding. That's what Archangel Shamuel wanted me to say. And it's that wounding and that focus on that wound that allows that loop. It keeps us from getting on the exit ramp. Okay. All right. Now, before we go, there's one more thing I meant to highlight. Cards 4 and 4. Is this correct? Okay. So card 4 and 4 are these two cards. So we're going to leave you with one final thought. We read about the shaman. Let's read about this rhinoceros because this is the energies. This is the 4. This is what I was told to highlight so that we could have grace and gratitude about this coming into balance. Okay? So we read about the cosmic shaman. Let's go ahead and read about the rhinoceros and then we bid you adieu to a beautiful day. Oh, look, I right to it. Okay. And there's just so much in here. Of course, I see Orion here. I see the North Star here. I see Metatron's cube. Okay. And just so much. Look at all that. Look at all that on the rhinoceros itself. Ancient code. These massive creatures originate from Leucomai, the ascended aspect of Sirius. Their fortitude and their love of Earth have enabled them to ascend into the 5th dimension. Their sole mission is to act as bridges. Bridges between Source and Earth. Oh man, my face is all flushed. They help people and animals to plug into their Earth star chakras into Lady Gaia to be charged with her light. They are the representatives of the golden age of Mu. What have I been telling you guys? And hold in trust for us the information, the knowledge, and the wisdom of that era. It is also contained in a healing blue aquamarine flame held within the centers of the Earth, Orion, Sirius, the Pleiades, and Neptune. The rhinos are helping Earth to ascend by holding the geometric structure that connects the ascension planets. Their service work is to prune trees or to act as grass mowers. This card reminds you that you do a great deal of service work, especially healing, without even knowing you do it. I told you. You're being asked to visualize a blue aquamarine flame of Michael and Mary and imagine yourself standing within it. And that's because you are literally the army of God. I feel the 144 with you. This will activate knowledge and wisdom that you are ready to bring forward from the golden age of Mu. It's time to align to your Mu, your magic. Man, recognize that is important and that keys and codes from Mu will help Earth and those around you to ascend. Your guidance is to move steadily on your path. Know that you are healing and connecting places and people wherever you go. People may not understand you, but you are developing fortitude, strength, and determination. These qualities will ultimately help you on your ascension journey. Goosebumps. Michael is your guide. Yeah. I feel it because many of you here are, warriors like you have there. Warriors of the light, 144. Exactly what you have, Wit. It's time to receive the olive branch and to push through, to traverse. Okay? Oh, feels so beautiful. I'll be coming back with more Oracle. I've got lots of new dailies coming. And on Sunday, anything else, Archangel Samuel? Okay, our mission is accomplished today, and I want to invite you on Sunday, 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'm doing that time because there are some people in England, all across the world, so 5 o'clock p.m. works for everybody because it's morning for some and evening for others. So come join me if you want to see what are these attunements all about. And this is also, Shay, this is a good time for us to exchange, because I know we've been wanting to get in touch, right? This is mind-blowing and heart-filling info. Yeah, Sunday at 5. You guys come. And basically, hold on. I want to ask because I'm feeling Zoom, actually, this time. Hold on. I'm not really sure. Are we doing Zoom? No, because, YouTube. But we can do Zoom. Listen, we can do Zoom, and then I can share it on Facebook Live. Yes. Okay. That's what we're going to do. So I will share a link so that some of you can get more of in a private container, ask any questions that you want. This is a great time to come forward. This is information. I would never push anybody into anything. But of course, I know that this is my life path and this affects my family. And, the angels keep telling me, don't worry, you're going to be able to pay your rent. You're going to be able to buy groceries, because, it's kind of like that. So, and also I want to do a little shout out to the retreat. Those of you that went, Whitney, love you. Oh my gosh. And Whitney has already been invited to be part of the retreat next time. So I'm still feeling that girl. We're looking and going to somewhere in the Sierra Nevada area. Okay, so more on the West Coast in April. So we will have details. We're actually literally in the midst of planning the next retreat, Pillars of the New Earth. If you think coming in this container is expanding, wait until we get together, y'all. Oh my God, okay? And I'm going to be talking with my fellow collaborators, but I'm feeling a shift from retreat to calling it the release project, where we can release these energies and be in flow. Because that's something that was really came forward at the last one. So all to be reevaluated, but I would love you to be there. So just kind of throwing it out there. Oh, you're gonna be the next. I'm going to the next one if it's okay. Oh yeah, man. Michelle, you're freaking amazing. Don't ever stop teaching. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really need that, like more than y'all know, because I'm strong and transparent, but I've got to be able to receive. I've got to be able to put it out there and receive as well. So it's kind of a wound of on my heart. One of my stripes is to really know that the universe has my back, and I'm truly stepping into that, and I'm blown away every time it comes back. All right. Follow the magic. We'll see you all soon. Hey, Black Friday, you got some shopping to do. Get out there and get those deals. Manifest. She says, I feel you on that one. Yeah, I think that's something we all have in common. Yeah. All right, y'all. Much love. Thanks for joining me. It's my little one, Jordan. It's her birthday. So if you love Miss J, go ahead and put a little shout out there. And Whitney, we're thinking about adding something for children. I don't know if it's yet, but we are going to be paying this forward to the next generation. So not feeling we're going to be doing that yet. So to come, that these retreats will not only be for you, the cosmic shaman, but for your children, so that they can learn more about their gifts, because hello, it travels in your family, yo. All right. We'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out. Oh, thank you. I'll tell her. So thanks, you guys. Have a beautiful day. We will connect soon. See you on the flip.